Lospinuso. I'm back very, very shortly. I came back with my Week 8 predictions. Granted, to be fair, this is also a little late considering how both the Thursday night game and the London game have both concluded. I'm hoping I can have a back-to-back weeks of winning records because so far I'm starting 500. I picked the Baltimore Ravens against the Buccaneers. I was correct on that, but I picked the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Denver Broncos. Yikes. I don't think either team's good, but the Jaguars are now 2-6 to start the year. So much for me thinking that they had a chance of getting the division title. Right now, it looks like it's going to be all the Titans at this point. And Ravens look good. They're leading the division. And the Buccaneers, I mean, Brady's still playing okay. But, you know, losing that game and also getting divorced from Giselle, not looking good so far. So for the 1 o'clock games, I have the Atlanta Falcons defeating the Carolina Panthers. They got blown out by the Bengals last week, while the Panthers blew out the Buccaneers. I feel like the Falcons will rebound at home and defeat the Carolina Panthers. We move on to the Dallas Cowboys having defeating the Chicago Bears at home, while the Bears wear their orange uniforms on the road, while the Cowboys wear their blue ones. I'm sorry, Jets fans, but I see the Patriots beating you guys yet again. I know that the Patriots looked bad last week on Monday night, but they had their number. They've won 12 straight games against the Jets, and I don't think this week's going to be any different. Then I have the Miami Dolphins defeating the Detroit Lions. Even though the Dolphins are on the road, they're the better team than the Lions. The Lions have only won one game so far this year. They are currently the favorites to have the number one pick when it's all said and done. Then I have the Minnesota Vikings defeating the Arizona Cardinals. The Vikings are the best team in that division. I think they're definitely going to win the NFC North. And the Arizona Cardinals, while they are good, they're not that good, and they're also last place in the NFC West. So, yeah, I don't really see the Vikings losing this one. Then I see the Las Vegas Raiders defeating the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints have lost. They're starting Andy Dalton again. Where's Jameis Winston, guys? Seriously. And then the Battle of the Keystone State, I see the Eagles staying undefeated and defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers, going to 7-0 for the season. Then to move on to the 4 o'clock games, I have the Tennessee Titans defeating the Houston Texans, and Malik Willis' first ever NFL start, as Ryan Tannehill is out with the ankle injury. Then I have the Seattle Seahawks letting Geno cook against the New York Giants. The Giants falling to 6-2. I think the Seahawks will continue their lead in the NFC West. Then with Sam Ellinger's first start, I see him defeating the Taylor Heineke-led Washington Commanders. I think it'll be barely victory, but this is mainly going off of how Shaq Leonard will be back from injury. And then the battle of the NFC West, I have the San Francisco 49ers defeating the Los Angeles Rams and going to second in that division, because that division looks like it's up for grabs and anyone can take it. Then for Sunday Night Football, I see the Buffalo Bills continuing their cruise in the NFL, defeating the Green Bay Packers, and Josh Allen looks like the favorite to win MVP right now. Then finally for Monday Night Football, in the Battle of Ohio, the Cincinnati Bengals defeating the Cleveland Browns on the road and gain the victory. For the buys, is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hopefully I get a winning record this week, because right now, if there's one team I'm not really rooting for that much, it's probably the Colts, because I'm sad they benched Matt Ryan. But other than that, I don't really have a dog in this fight. So let's ride, especially as the Broncos won. So take care, guys. See you all soon, and make sure to watch the games.